Hello, everybody. Welcome back to one of Chill Palm's midweek resets. If we are new to each other today, my name is Rachel King. I am a Pilates and a yoga instructor in New York City. Today, I'm going to be guiding you through some Pilates mat movement. You don't need any props whatsoever, just yourself and a mat, or maybe even just a towel, some carpet, some soft floor, wherever you have a little bit of space to move, to breathe together. All of the music that you'll hear throughout our session today is provided by the extremely talented artists, musicians with Chill Palm Sounds. So if you're here from Instagram, LinkedIn, YouTube, thank you so much for joining me today. It is truly always such a gift to be able to just check in with ourselves, and especially the day before a holiday, taking a moment to pause from the madness, pause from the stress. The holidays can be a time of really great joy, reconnecting with family, reconnecting with friends. But I definitely know for a lot of people, it can be really hard too. Maybe you've had loss in your family this year. Maybe there's just tension or stress from work, whatever it is. So before we dive into our movement, I'd love to invite you to find a comfortable seat, maybe cross-legged, sitting on shins, sitting on a pillow. We're just going to take a moment to check in with ourselves. So finding your seat here, we'll grow tall through our spine, slightly tucking the chin. Allow your shoulders to fall down from the ears, feeling so much length in your neck. Palms up for a posture of receiving, palms down to feel a little bit more grounded within yourself. Or I always like to check in with one hand to heart, one hand to belly. Let's take a nice deep inhale in through the nose. And just a gentle sigh, exhale out the mouth. One more breath just like this. Breathing in through the nose. Exhaling out the mouth. You're welcome to keep your eyes closed or soften your gaze. A journaling prompt that I really love and something that helps me set my intention each day starts with asking yourself, how do you want to approach today? Or how do you want to approach tomorrow, this holiday? I want to approach today with patience. I want to approach today with generosity, with authenticity. Taking that moment, what do you need in this moment? Midday, midweek on a Wednesday, about to dive full speed into the holidays. Can we set an intention just of how do you want to approach it, even just in this moment? Can we center in on one thing that you're grateful for? Tomorrow is Thanksgiving. It's such this emphasis on gratitude, on thankfulness. Maybe it's hard to feel grateful right now, depending on what your current life looks like. That's okay. It's okay if it's hard to land on something. Maybe it's small. I'm grateful for my socks. They are very comfortable. They are cozy. I am so grateful for my socks. I am grateful for my cat. I'm grateful that we have this time carved out for ourselves here. Let's take a deep inhale and audible exhale. Fluttering your eyes open, let's begin to move our bodies. Let's come into an all fours tabletop. So coming onto our hands and our knees, always being mindful that we stack our joints. So you bring your shoulders exactly above your wrist. You bring your hips exactly above your knees. When we inhale, we'll send our tailbone up. We look up. Exhale, curl your tailbone under. Really press the shoulder blades away and let your head hang heavy. Inhaling through the nose, it is a tilt of the pelvis when we poke it up. There's an arch in your spine. And then exhaling, there's a tuck of your pelvis. We want to really curl the tailbone under. Take a moment to add your own movement here. It might feel nice to move your body in circles. It might feel nice just to gently shake things out side to side or forwards and backwards. Maybe for a moment you flip your wrists around and then shift the weight here. If you need to reverse directions or balance things out in any way, take a moment to do so now. Slowly but surely, let's come back to our home base. We bring the shoulders above our hands, we bring our hips above the knees. We'll keep the upper body nice and neutral, but tuck your pelvis under. Hold that nice deep tuck. Can you begin to draw your abdominals up and in? Engage your glutes and all the different muscle groups in your thighs. The abdominals, the thighs, your glutes, that all makes up our powerhouse in Pilates. Can we keep that activation? Press your toes into the mat and then lift your knees just an inch or two up into the air. Now we'll hold this just for 3 deep breaths. Take an inhale in through the nose, fill your body with air. Exhaling out the mouth, we want to engage those muscle groups a little bit deeper. Inhale to hold it strong. Exhale, can you pull your belly button up closer to your spine? One more breath. You got this. Inhale to stay. Exhale, really squeeze your glutes. Really flex your thighs. Holding strong for 4, 3, 2, downward dog. Stretch your tailbone up and back. Add your own gentle movement here again. Maybe you pedal out your knees and feet. Maybe you gently shake your head. Then let's come into stillness here. Inhale, lengthens your tailbone up higher. Exhale, walk your hands backwards towards your feet. Take a little bend in your knees and roll up so slow, so steady, no rush at all. We eventually arrive nice and tall here. We'll bring our feet to Pilates stance, so your heels come together to touch. The toes are slightly apart. It's a nice little V. Inhale, reach up nice and tall with both arms. Exhale, dive down to your mat. Inhale, hands walk forward to a front support plank. So that means I'd love for your heels to still be in Pilates stance. Can you keep those heels glued together? Shoulders above wrist, tuck the pelvis under. 2 deep breaths. Inhale, hold it. Exhale, draw the belly button up and in. Nice. Inhale to stay. Exhale, squeeze the inner thighs, holding 4, 3, 2, child's pose. Knees to the mat, hips to heels. Take a deep breath in. Exhale. Sit back towards your heels and roll up slow and steady, one vertebra at a time. We'll take a seat to one side, bringing the legs in front of you, making sure you have lots of room behind yourself here. We want to be seated right in the very center of our space, plenty of room to lay back. Legs are hip width distance parallel. So we got our hips, knees, ankles, toes, everything in line. Let's inhale, reaching forward with a tall spine. Exhale, slowly we'll come to the mat. Tailbone tucks under, we squeeze the glutes. Belly button pulls in, there is no rush at all. Once your head is flat, bend your knees a little bit deeper and then float the ankles up to a tabletop. Squeeze your legs nice and tight together here. So knees tight, inner thighs tight. Shoot some energy out from your fingertips. Inhale, we reach overhead with both arms. Exhale, we curl the upper body up nice and deep to a standard Pilates curl. Inhaling through the nose, we return the upper body to the mat. Exhaling out the mouth, we peel up off the shoulder blades, squeeze your glutes, squeeze your inner thighs. 2 more. Inhale to the mat. Exhale, curling it up, belly button in, low spine flat. One more here. Inhale to lower. Exhale, we are going to hold this curl here. Drop the shoulders from your ears. Pull your belly button in, a version of the 100 here. Let's pump the arms really intentionally. Energy out those fingertips. Breathe in through the nose. Breathe out from your mouth. Trust yourself. Feel that strength. Feel that fire. Inhale. Exhale. Maybe knees stay bent. That's awesome. Maybe your legs shoot forward. Squeeze those heels together. Can we breathe in? Can we breathe out? Two more breaths. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Maybe legs get a little lower. Nice work, y'all. Inhale. Let's exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Take a little break. Oh, baby. Take a moment here. Maybe you look side to side. Release that tension. Maybe rock out your low back. Now extend two straight legs forward on the mat. We'll reach the arms up. Inhale. Exhale to roll up. Squeeze the glutes first. Come up off your shoulders. And then we want to stretch all the way forward towards your toes. Inhaling here. Exhaling, rolling back. Relax the shoulders from the ears. Belly button pulls in. We melt our way down. Inhale at the bottom. Exhale, rolling up. Squeeze those glutes. Flex your feet. Flex the thighs. We inhale forward. We exhale, roll it back. Pilates is all about our concentration, our control. We never need to rush. Inhale, one more like this. Exhale, here we go. We come up off the shoulders. We lengthen forward. Inhale. Exhale, here we go. One last time. Tailbone tucks under, quads engaged, glutes engaged. When you land on your back, hug the right knee into your chest. Maybe taking a moment here might feel nice to roll the ankle. Maybe open up your thigh in little circles. Reversing directions. Now we'll set up some classic Pilates single leg circles. So our head is flat, shoulders and arms go flat as well. Point the right leg up to the sky. Find a little external rotation. That means the knee turns out, heel turns in. Inhale, right leg down around. Exhale, we complete that circle back up. Just two more. Inhale, circling across your body. Keep both sits bones down, both butt cheeks down. Last one, inhale across and down. Exhale, hold this right leg up to the sky. Bring it back to parallel. So your knee, the back of the foot are facing you. All right, we're going to inhale, reach overhead. Exhale, curling up off your shoulder blades, catch either above or below your knee. Shoulders relaxed, hover the bottom leg above the earth. Coming into our scissors, we find a pull, pull, switch, pull, pull, switch. Steady inhales through the nose, steady exhales out your mouth. There's no stress in your face, no stress in the neck and shoulders. Let's do one more time. Each side here is our right, left. We're going to keep our left leg up in the air. Flex the right leg. Put this foot down to the mat. Walk down that leg. We're climbing down that tree. Head flat, arms flat. A little external rotation here. Then inhale, left leg circles low. Exhale, back up. So this is really lovely for our hip mobility. We're also noticing how much our body works together as one strong unit, yes? In order to achieve this stillness, it's really active. Let's just do one more. Inhale across and down. Exhale, back up. Now we'll hug our left knee into our chest. Taking a moment to give this leg a little love here. Can you roll your ankle in little circles? And reverse. And then we'll open up our thigh in little circles too, adding some gentle movement here. And reverse. Alrighty, we're gonna hug our knees into the chest. Catch behind your thighs here. Let's lift the elbows up. So we have some activation in the biceps here. We'll take an inhale through the nose, prepare. Exhale, curl your chest up off of the mat. Before we begin some of this ab series here, we already want to be engaging that whole powerhouse. Use the muscle groups in your thighs, your glutes. Really pull your belly button in. With that activation, maybe we curl up a little bit deeper. Here we go. Hold it nice and strong. Okay, right knee in. Left leg forward. We'll place our left hand to the right shin, right hand to this ankle. Okay, nice and steady. Start to switch. Switch. Steady inhales. Steady exhales. This is your single leg stretch. You are always welcome to slow it down. Find your own steady, consistent pace. All right, home stretch here. Let's go 4 and 4, 3 and 3, last 2 and 2. One more each side. Take a little break, hug the knees in, rest your head, maybe looking side to side, rocking out your low back. Okay, let's get back to it. Let's catch behind your thighs. Take an inhale. Exhale, curling up off the shoulders. Again, deep activation of the powerhouse. Double leg stretch. Inhale, extend the arms to the ears. Shoot your legs forward with the heels tight together. And then exhale, we hug it in nice and tight. Inhale to extend. Exhale, deep tight curl. Just 4 more. We inhale, extend. Exhale, hug it in for 3. Lengthen the legs, press the heels tight. Exhale, hug it in. 2 more. Inhale, reach out. Exhale, hug it in. Final time, we hold it longer. Inhale, extend. Exhale, stay. Squeeze the heels, squeeze your glutes. Maybe legs get lower. Let's go 4, 3, 2. We did it. Take a little break here. Rest the head, rock it out. Maybe you ever need a windshield wiper. That's all good. We already did our scissors, so we're gonna head to lower lift. If you are someone whose low back, your hips, could use a little support, let's make a diamond with your hands and your thumbs. So that's pointer fingers, thumbs together. We'll place that diamond underneath your tailbone, and then you're going to hug the knees into your chest. If your back is all good today, bring your hands behind your head. Elbows are wide, shoulders down from the ears. Inhale. Exhale, curling up. Okay, belly button in, booty nice and tight. Legs go straight up to the sky, heels together. Here's the action. Inhale, legs lower down. 3, 2, 1. Exhale, lift them up with control. 3 more. Inhale, lower, slow, controlled. Exhale, a little quicker, but still controlled. Inhale, lower. 3, 2, 1. Exhale, lift. 1 more. Maybe curl up a little deeper. Lower. 3, 2, 1. Exhale, lift. Okay, lovely. Let's take a little breather here. We have one last ab exercise, and then we get a little playtime, a little recovery. Catch behind your thighs. Inhale. Exhale, curl your chest up. Find that strength, find that power. We're gonna bring our hands behind our head, elbows wide, again, shoulders down. Right knee in, left leg forward. Lift, try to twist your armpit to knee. We switch and switch. This is our classic crisscross switch. Switch, elbows are open, keep breathing. Let's go 8 and switch for 6 and switch. Let's go 4, 3, 2, last one. Whew, we did it. Reach your arms long, legs long. Let it feel so good. Inhale. Exhale, we roll our wrists, roll our ankles. Now hug your knees into your chest. Coming into a supine twist. Help your knees land over to the right. Take your gaze over to the left. Inhale. Exhale. We'll come to center. Help your knees land left. Soften your gaze over to the right. Inhale. Exhale. We'll come to center. Get a little forward back momentum. Rock yourself up to a seat. Alrighty, from here, we're going to stay seated upright. Extend the legs forward. This is mat with distance. So it's a little bit wider than our hips, but not a crazy straddle by any means. Legs are flexed and parallel. Inhale, reach forward. Exhale, round your spine. We want to spread the shoulders away, tuck your chin. Inhale, pull that heart up, tall spine. Exhale, we round our spine, tuck the chin, shoulders spread wide. 2 more. Inhale, tall spine. Exhale, melt. Inhale, tall spine. And exhale, melt. Lovely. All right, let's sit up nice and tall here. If you have space, your arms can go nice and wide like a T. Otherwise, we'll just bend the elbows in half. Inhale to shine your heart towards your right foot. Exhale to dive down, opposite pinky finger to opposite pinky toe. We inhale, lift and twist. Exhale, dive down. So this is our classic Pilates saw. We are twisting through the waist and then feeling that nice stretch as we dive across the leg. We'll do one more time each side. Inhale to the right foot. Exhale, dive down. Last one here. Inhale to the left. Exhale to dive. Awesome. Come center, nice and neutral. Bring your legs underneath yourself. Coming back in our all fours tabletop. Shoulders above your hands, hips above the knees. Inhale, tailbone up, heart up. Exhale to round your spine. Okay, coming to a nice neutral home base. We're transitioning to our stomach. I like to do it through a plank. So bring your shoulders above your hands, tuck your toes, extend the legs back nice and long. Your pelvis is tucked under. Your whole powerhouse is fired up. Inhale. Exhale, here we go. Let's bend the elbows. Come on down to your stomach. Once we arrive, untuck your toes, squeeze the elbows tight by your ribs. Inhale, we lift the heart to swan. Exhale, we return to the mat. Inhale, lengthen through the low spine, lift the chest. Exhale, melt yourself back down. 2 more. Inhale, stretch through that low spine, find that extension. Exhale to lower. We'll hold this next one. Inhale, lift the chest. Hold it strong. Keep breathing. Keep your elbows bent as well. Let's look left. Tuck the chin, roll your neck out. Tuck the chin, melt it back. Look forward. We'll take child's pose. Sending your hips back towards your heels. I love toes connected, knees wide. But everybody's build is different, so choose the position here that is the most restorative for you. Take a deep breath in and out. Okay, we're coming back out to our stomachs just one more time. Hands underneath your shoulders again, legs nice and neutral, hip width parallel. Hands under your shoulders, squeeze the elbows in. Let's lift our hands first. Take an inhale. How high can you lift your chest on your own? And then we can complete our swan. And exhale, melt back down. Inhale, hands up, chest up. We complete that stretch. And exhale, lower. One more time. Inhale, hands up first. How high can you lift your chest on your own? We'll press the hands down, complete the swan. Exhale to your mat, finding child's pose. Hips to heels. Arms forward. Breathe in through the nose. Exhale. We'll keep our hips center and reach all the way over to the right side. And your left arm sweep all the way across. Then soften into this. Inhale, fill your left shoulder with air. Exhale. Look forward. Actively reach across to the left side. Can our right arm sweep all the way over? And then we allow ourselves to melt back into it, softening your neck and shoulders. Inhale. Exhale. All right, we'll come to center. Sitting back to the heels, roll up slow and steady through your spine. Sitting upright, we'll take a seat to one side and bring the legs in front of you. Knees are bent, legs are hip-width distance parallel. Inhale, reach forward. Exhale, take your time. Again, it is not about our speed. We don't need to rush. It's our concentration, our breath, our control. Eventually, we'll lay down flat, and then we want to bring our seat and our feet a little closer together. Maybe you can even lightly tickle your heels with your fingertips. Inhale. Exhale, tailbone scoops up, squeeze the glutes. And then with control, we melt back down. We'll do 2 more bridges. Inhale, prepare. Exhale, tailbone curls under root through the heels. Lift your seat to the sky, holding for a moment. All these muscle groups stay engaged on our journey down. Last one, inhale. Exhale, curl the tailbone under, squeeze the glutes, lift your seat, holding for a moment. Abdominals draw in, thighs engaged, glutes engaged. Lower the middle back. We're still using the powerhouse. Lower your lower back. We're still squeezing the glutes. It's not until we find the mat we release. Really lovely work, y'all. Let's open up the feet as wide as our mat. Let your knees knock side to side for a windshield wiper release. Now we'll bring our legs back to home base. Flex the right ankle, let it cross over the left. Open up your right knee. Maybe this figure 4 stretch is a satisfying stretch as it is. That's awesome. Maybe we take it deeper. We catch behind the left thigh and draw this shape in. Take a deep breath in. Exhale. And then we'll switch both feet down. Flex your left ankle, cross it over the right thigh. Open this knee up. Maybe this is where you stay. Maybe we thread the needle using your arms to deepen that stretch. No stress in your neck and shoulders. Inhale. Exhale. Hug both knees into your chest. Curling up, give yourself a really tight hug, a nice tight squeeze, maybe even massaging the knees into your eyebrows a little bit. We can release that tight squeeze. Get some forward back momentum to rock up to a seat. Finishing in this comfortable seat here. Again, we grow tall out of the hips, tall spine. The shoulders fall down away from your ears. Maybe you soften your gaze. Maybe you close your eyes. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, right hand to the mat. Take a nice side body stretch. Inhale to center, reach tall. Exhale, opposite hand lowers, lengthen as you lean across. Then inhale to center, reach tall. Exhale, bring your hands to your heart, centering back in on that gratitude, centering back in, permission to approach today however you need to approach it with authenticity, with grace, with compassion, or maybe centering in on an affirmation to hold true with yourself. I am strong. I am kind. I am vibrant. Take a deep breath in through the nose. Exhale HM with a smile. Mhm. Fluttering the eyes open here. I hope you have a beautiful rest of your Wednesday. I hope you have a beautiful holiday coming up tomorrow and the rest of this holiday season. Never be afraid to pause, check in with yourself, check in with your body. Do you need rest? Do you need movement? Do you just need to breathe? This beautiful playlist that we listened to today is available for you at any time on Spotify. It's on Chill Palm Sound Spotify. They have a playlist for the midweek reset, so you can specifically find all of these songs that we move to together, as well as lots of other beautiful music for centering, meditating, studying, whatever it is. If you're not already, I hope you'll sign up for their newsletter, follow Chill Palm on Instagram, LinkedIn, YouTube, wherever you are joining us. These midweek reset sessions happen every Wednesday. So next week, same time, same place, another wellness professional will guide you through a moment to check in on yourself, on your body. I hope you have a beautiful night, a beautiful holiday. Thank you so much for joining me.